Let's now use Cognito from our front end, and for that we need to install some packages. So npm install AWS Amplify, UI React, AWS Amplify, AWS Amplify Core, and we can save this to development. Just click enter, and after that we can start coding. We need to import a few things, so let's import Amplify from AWS Amplify, and also let's import what we need to use with the authenticator. From AWS Amplify UI React. And lastly, let's import some styles. So AWS Amplify UI React and styles.css. Now let's configure Amplify. So amplify.configure, and we want to configure it with an object where we provide auth and Cognito. This is because Amplify can be used for many things, but we are using it just for Cognito, and here we need to provide the user pool ID as well as the user pool client ID. And now let's see where we can find this information. Open AWS console, go to Cognito user pools, and here we can find our user pool ID. So let's copy it. And now we need to provide the user pool client ID. So for that, open our user pool. On app integration, go to the bottom, and in the app client list, we can find our app client name with its client ID. So we can paste it here. Now we can wrap this application. So instead of exporting default app, we want to export it with the authenticator. And now we can start our application to see how it looks. Refresh. And now we have this page working for creating an account and signing in, but there is one problem. When we click Create Account, there is a username, a password, a confirmed password, but there is no option to provide an email. And for that, we need to add a few lines of code. So here in Export Default Authenticator app, we also need to provide configuration, sign-up attributes, a list, and in that list, we need to have email, refresh it, and when we click Create Account, here's an email field. Let's create a user, so test user, for example, with a simple password, test, confirm password, and for email, I will use some temporary email. You can use your email, of course, but I will paste it here. Create account, and now we will receive a confirmation code in our email. So let's check. Yes, here it is in the inbox, and my confirmation code is this one. Enter the confirmation code, and now we are logged into our application, but we still can't sign out. So let's implement this as well. Here in app, with the authenticator, it provides us with some additional information for this component, and here we can grab the sign out function. We will see what this is. It is actually a function, an add-in user, and here's how we can use it. So let's go down to where we return something from this component. Let's add a div with style text align center, and here we can write welcome. User, username, and now we have a message. Welcome test user because our username is test user, and let's add a button that we'll call sign out on click. Now we have a sign out button, and we can test this, so sign out, and now we can sign in again with our username and password test. Great, it works. Later we will add some styling to these buttons, but for now it is fine, and you can click forgot password and follow the procedure. But yeah, now we have working functionality to create an account and sign in, but still someone who is not signed in is able to click connect in our WebSocket server and create a connection. So in the next video, we want to secure our WebSocket API.